But for me, I mean, I was told, or the big major problem was Loftman, I believe, because Loftman's the one issue with Stadler. They,
So you feel like you,
I was not feeling comfortable talking to the cops, so
right,
they're probably.
right, I'll walk you out the door if you want. Is that your car over there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll walk you out there. So again, I'll get with Angie, I'll find out exactly what you all said to her, what we do there.
All right, if not, I got it recorded on my phone.
Okay.
I can't get a whole lot said in an hour and 8 minutes. The first meeting with somebody, it usually takes me that to try to wind down.
Okay.
But it
Well, you sound pretty wound
does
down
get a lot
now,
worse.
so that's good. Okay.
That was all Angie's fault. I mean, 2 of your employees were atrocious again, but Angie she took the time to stop and help me, and I'm grateful for that. But
I'll tell her you're grateful. So then we'll go through everything that we were talking about where we led up to there. So.
All right. She said something about coming back. I have a lot of crimes that need to be turned in against a lot of people. There's a lot of other victims.
You got my card, so give me a call and we'll schedule an appointment so that way Angie's here because she's not here every day. So she's only here on Thursdays and Fridays. So we want to make sure that she's going to be here if you're looking to meet with her. You know what I mean?
All right. Also, my evidence is really important in my life. It needs to be important too. I'm stuck living in places where it's illegal. There's no place for me to go. All of my money has been sent. For the last 6 months, I spend all of my money into that vehicle and running around to all of these services in a big giant loop over and over again. It got to the point where I can't go to any of the services like the churches for food because of the number of people there who are harmful to me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can hear you. So.
Also, there was an assault by one of the sheriff's deputies. I'm afraid of them because I didn't
Let me know if you need anything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Anyway, it's recorded on my channel too. It was a 14-year-old girl. She was trying to turn in her stepfather for abuse. The sheriff's deputy got out of his vehicle, ran over to her, didn't say anything, grabbed a hold of her by the hoodie in her arms, spun her around, got a running start into the side of his. Sorry about that. Got a running start into the side of his police cruiser, and threw her down on the ground. And the thing is, like, that's not an okay thing to do to somebody.
Right.
That's a 14-year-old girl who's scared, you know. But her stepfather's been. I've got him recorded in multiple locations, making snide comments and just making me feel as uncomfortable as possible. But I have to be afraid of the cops. I have to be afraid because they know I'm trying to turn them in.
I got back up so you can.
Yes, sir. I got your card now.
Yeah, you got my card, and like I said, so she works here a couple days a week. So if you're comfortable with her, let me know. And we can kind of take it from there. So.
I like
that
her.
Yeah. But anyways, have a good weekend. Everybody's
in between here and now.
Yeah.
In between here and now, I'd like to know that I'm safe from harm from the police.
Yeah, I'll stay here until you pull out. So I'll talk to them until you pull out. So, all right. All right. You have a good day.
Did they come here for me?
I just got here. I just came in from another area.
All right. Well, because of the situation, it is the state police that need to take care of it. Just because the number of issues with the officers here, and of course, multiple officers have treated me over the situations. Because we've got how many officers? Predators in. There are so many that needed to be turned in. What I should do is go find the police department. You know, they don't actually address the safety issue. Shit. Put it in my pocket. For me, trying to turn this stuff in and having to be so incredibly afraid. The lady, I am thankful and grateful for them, but also for me to basis when there's no need for it. There's no need to treat people like that. There's no. I'm gonna start playing that because it's an hour and 13 minutes long. So I'm gonna end the video and I'm gonna press preview and we'll press play. Hopefully it's loud enough to hear everything. I gotta make sure that, like with many of these people that I have to record, that ain't what I. Thing is, they're not supposed to leave me alone with them. When there's an issue with the police, I should be allowed to turn in the police. When it comes to the issues with a lot of other people in town, them not listening, them talking over me, which is the same issue with others.
Here. Is he here today? He's not. I need to speak to the supervisor about the inappropriate actions of two people who were here earlier today. Okay, so this is his information. This is the manager. He's not in town today, so he won't be back until Monday. But it has all his information on it. That is the manager here. All right, I've been running around doing this for 6 months, ma'am. I'm tired of going to mandated reporters to be sent to other mandated reporters for them all to say that it's not their job. It may not be the specific job of them why they were hired, but it's the most important job that they serve because it is a job that is required, it is mandated, and to disrespect somebody who is trying to get help stopping abuse is not okay. I'm autistic. There are certain things about that require some understanding. Instead of sending me around in circles to try to get somebody to help me with that, for all of them to say it's not their jobs because it's not their jobs according to their professional business. I've got over 100 mandated reporters just in this state alone lying to me about their job, trying to misdirect it, and that includes, hold on a second, what are their names? The two ladies that were in here earlier. Now, when I'm having a severe panic attack, the first thing that I forget is names and numbers. It's very scary for me to have to talk to people when I continually get treated like this. Now, this is not the first time that I've been in here. Like I said, I've been around since I got here. I'm not mentally retarded, and it's not okay to treat me like I'm retarded, to talk down to me like I'm retarded. It's not okay when I'm trying to turn in abuse towards me for people to try to redirect it and make it about them or try to send me to another mandated reporter. The buck needs to stop somewhere, and I am sick and tired of every single mandated reporter refusing to do the job, refusing to assist me, and going out of their way to disrespect me. Those two ladies that were here earlier, one of them was here like 6 months ago when I came in. Now, I came in with Mrs. Scudder, Kara Scudder, and she was going to try to help me, but her family issues and poverty and a lot of other stuff happened, and I've taken a lot of abuse since then. I haven't had anybody to help me with the paperwork. I can't do it myself. I need my computer set up so I can look at it in front of me so that I don't get stuff wrong, because, you know, that's the thing about it being 6 years of abuse. I've had over 100 restricted harassment calls today. All right, I had over 120 of them yesterday. I have had 6 years of this.
Right across the road.
I'm tired of the police blowing me off. Guys, all these different places they're sending me to. I am overwhelmed and I am
Definitely not well. Try to find a place to pull over here because this is decidedly not
they were all hopeless today. Turned out that was a lie. But when I tried to explain to them that I needed to talk to them, I needed to turn in ladies that I've already spoken with twice over there, is condescending and talks down to me, talks over me. You know, I'm autistic. I don't small talk or BS. I'm not here whether you trust me or not, or believe me or not, or when I tell you believe me or not. I don't care. What I care is that I have to turn this in, and I don't need people talking over me. Somebody who's in a state of crisis allow is the most important thing. The lady who was here earlier, she didn't do that. Literally every time I open my mouth to say something, she'd shoot down what I'm saying. That makes us feel so disrespected and afraid to speak. And I can't raise my voice at her like that, or she'll pretend that she's being victimized. Now I can tell when somebody is doing the precursors to being victimized, and I had to leave earlier so that she wouldn't do that. I have to turn in crimes that have been committed by people in this office. A lot of them. I have to turn in crimes that were committed against me by the police. All of them. I have to turn in crimes committed in the hospital. In every one of these cases, I should have had a caseworker to assist me with this, to go in with me for my safety, not for them to set it up for 30 days away for me to have a therapy appointment in TFCC. That's the mistake. I only have people.
I was hoping this was a storage place.
Adult Protective Services is not going to listen to me until I place my significant attention.
Yep. Definitely waiting on me. Trying to keep an eye on me, right? Matter of fact, the sheriff's deputy who assaulted a 14-year-old girl is the one that's there in Jacksonville now. They definitely gonna let me know they good, old boy. Too bad I gotta maintain a hands-free because, well, I don't want to give them a reason to pull me over, do I? You guys probably can't even hear the phone. The problem is, they don't have long. I got an hour to try to shove a bunch of stuff in. I'm not supposed to use that until I have a present who understands my disability. Well, the library is open tomorrow, so as long as we can make it till tomorrow, we'll be alright. This one is annoyed with my disabilities and treat me like I'm a crackhead or drugs. Yeah, I'll have to find a way to do that. It's 4:43 now, so the library ain't open. There's a lot of people mad at me. They can stay mad. I believe in doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. I guaranteed every one of these people who wants to be angry is angry about something they did to me. Now, whether they did it specifically or exactly like me is arbitrary. The fact is, I've been trying to turn in the Tillamook Family Counseling Center nearly since I got here. The expenses of all this are astronomical. They're not paying attention to the safety, to the evidence. And for those cops that showed up here, I should have grabbed their badges. I got one of their names. The other one, I recognized him. You don't go assaulting 14-year-old girls for trying to tell on their friggin' stepdaddy. Maybe you should listen to that 14-year-old girl before she becomes a cutter, or worse, a statistic. And that's what it becomes. You leave her in an abusive situation, with an abusive relationship. you end up running the risk of her getting killed by one or both parents, or of her having severe mental issues that'll follow her for the rest of her life. He's not the one. He's the one who showed up, but there was actually two of them there. Marine patrol. Well, he's in a boat. Well, that ain't gonna work. Doesn't work too well without my wallet. See, they don't have to understand. The longer I'm stuck out here, the more likely I am to have a crippling panic attack, and of course, be treated like a monster for it. Obviously, the situation with the police needs to be taken seriously. It's not. My wallet. Oh crap. No. Not okay. I'm pretty sure I took it in there with me. I thought I brought it back out. So I better hang up and call that Sven feller. Or Stevenson, sorry, not Sven. I'll probably word associate it as Sven from here on in though. Just because I got it stuck that way. Now I need time where I'm calm so that I can make the report safely, and I need to be able to not be talked over. I know they got questions. I know they do. But I got questions too, and they need to be answered. Instead, they only ask the questions that they believe will somehow justify what's been done, and it doesn't justify any of it. Alright. I guess I gotta pull those cards out of my pocket again. Oh my god, that hurts. Alright, Peter Svensson. I better find my other phone to make sure that I record the conversation, because I need to be able to get my wallet back. Without that, they can basically do whatever they want to me, and there's nothing I can do about it. The cops, when they know you're trying to turn them in, they do a lot of shady shit. So do their buddies. So does dispatch. A lot of people do shady shit. Oh, hell. I'm gonna end this video and start another one.